it's Lori here today with my weekly wax empties. If you remember, the theme for the week was vendor choice. As part of Drew and Crew's collab, it's our last full week. And if you'll remember, I picked the bathing garden, and you guys, this was a lot of wax. I got through a lot of wax this week. So yeah, I will say overall, let me just start by saying overall, I would say that some of the scents, depending on what you get, can be on the lighter side. In terms of, I love a super strong throw. I have high ceilings and an open floor plan. I have found through this week for sure that her wax does way better for me in this office. So like a smaller room did fantastic in my bedroom. And there are certain scents that just blow me out of the water. They're amazing. Some of the other scents didn't work as well for me, and that's okay. I really feel like this was a great way for me to try the wax from one vendor that I hadn't really tried a lot before, because if you remember, I have been purchasing the bathing garden and putting it away so that I could cure it for a year, which is what some people recommend. You certainly don't have to. You do not. But that's what some people recommend. It works the best for them. And I started it last year and just decided I'm going to put it away. I have some little storage tubs. I label it with the name of the collection, and I put it in this closet over here up on top and just set it aside for the proper time of year, I guess. So I melted Valentine's Day wax around Valentine's Day from her, and I worked on her Circus collection for this and her Wonderland collection. So those were both from like February, March of last year, I want to say. So it was perfect timing to pull those out. They've been curing for way longer than necessary. Again, let me reiterate, it's not necessary. I melt her samples in this office pretty quickly after I receive them and don't have any issues. So if you get it, don't do your typical amount of curing. I always cure for at least a month. I have a lot of wax, so really I tend to wait. But you know what? I mean, at this point, if something's really, really calling to me and I'm really craving it and I don't have anything else that really fits the bill, I'm just going to start melting it, honestly, because sometimes, you buy something you really want, that particular scent, and by the time you let it cure, your nose has moved on to something else. So anyway, that's just a little aside, but I melted through so much of her wax. I have never melted through this much of her wax, even, in the last year total. I've done a lot of samples. I've done clamshells here and there, but never this amount. So I think this was perfect. So if you have a vendor that's new to you, or a vendor that you really haven't tried that much, maybe melt the majority of their wax for the week, or pick a few days in a row so that you can really, get a clear picture and idea of how it works for you in your home, if it works in every room. This was so informative and helpful. So I'm glad. It was a struggle, I will tell you, only because they don't have a lot of coffee scents. And when I first started buying their wax, I kind of picked a variety of scents and not necessarily the heavy bakery that I have found that I just absolutely love. And so there were a lot of scents in here. I was like, why did I buy so many like blue raspberry scents? Like, what? So it was a little bit on the struggle bus this week, but I feel so accomplished. I did not cheat at all. I did this whole week. Now, I did finish up a Scentsy clam in my bathroom because at the beginning of the week I had it in there from the previous week. But other than that, there was nothing else. I actually made it. So give me a thumbs up. Give me a like on this video if you're proud of me. I'm giving myself a pat on the back. All right, so let's jump into this. There's a lot. I mean, this is crazy, the amount of clamshells that I melted. I do need, so just to be clear, because people are always like, oh my gosh. Just to be clear, I need 2 clamshells to put in all my warmers in my main living space. And actually, I screwed over myself a little bit more. My warmer in my kitchen died, and it was a small dish. So I only needed 1 cube in it. Well, dumb me, thought, well, I'll replace it. Well, I got one of those 2-in-1 hot plates that I really like, that you can put a candle on top of it if you want to, or use the dish on top instead. And it's bigger. I didn't even think about it. I thought, this is cool. I love these. These work really well for me. I love these, hot plate warmer dishes. I was at Walmart. I just wanted a quick, relatively cheap warmer because, I need a warmer in my kitchen. I'm chatty. Sorry. We got to get moving on this. But anyway, so now it's going to take the full 2 clams in my 4 warmer dishes. So anyway, all right, let's jump into these. I have my bathroom first. Love in the Tea Leaves, which is raspberries, cloudberries, and red clover blend with sweet black tea and cardamom. I will say, this was very much like a tea scent. It reminded me of opening up like a package of tea, that like a flavored type of tea blend. I wouldn't personally get this again, but if you like tea blends, this is very unique. You can't find scents like this with a lot of vendors. I feel like you got the tea and the cardamom in this. So if you like those kinds of scents, definitely get this. Her scents do typically well in my bathroom, and in this office, I will say. Typically, they're pretty strong. My bathroom, I call it the black hole. There are some scents that just don't work for whatever reason, but for the most part, they did really well. I did this Pearls of Winter, red apples, sweet strawberry, pink cotton candy, and raspberry ice. I have so many of these blends that have those notes in them. I don't know what I was thinking, honestly. When I bought all of these, they all kind of smell, I will tell you, they all kind of smell like the Pink Fairy Gumdrop candle from Bath & Body Works a little bit. They smell like those types of like cotton candy, blue raspberry sweetness. It was nice, but there were so many that after a while, I think I became nose blind to it. So that's one of those scents if you're looking for that type. This is Shampure Aveda. I love this. So it's the Aveda shampoo. So strong, so good. If you like this scent, pick it up from her. It is so, so good. I don't know if I melted through, it's Green and Sassy from her. That is another really, really strong. I want to say that's like lemongrass. So good. So if you like those types of scents, pick it up. This was great. Loved it. The Winter Circus. So this is vanilla peppermints with crisp green apples drizzled with brown sugar caramel. I was worried about the caramel, mint, and apple. I was kind of like, what? I will tell you, I had no smell on this whatsoever. I wrote no smell. I could barely, and here it smells almost a little bit like winter mint. Like, or wintergreen, sorry, like wintergreen, kind of, but it's light in the clam, and in my black hole bathroom, I couldn't smell it. I was really bummed out. So I don't know. I can't give you a good sense of the scent because, yeah, I couldn't smell it. I don't know. This was a holdover from last week. I really wanted to use it up from Scentsy Rainbows and Butterflies. I love this. I don't think it's out anymore. This was so nice. Oh my gosh. I think I will say, so it's like a fruity floral, but very little floral. You guys know I'm very sensitive to floral. It's very nice and fruity. I feel like Rainbow Sherbet is enough for me because that one's, it's similar. It's almost like they have some of the notes in it. So, I mean, I would get this if it came back, like a Bring Back My Bar or whatever. I might add this to my club because I actually really, really enjoyed it and it's strong. So, I'm sad. I think that's my last one. We'll see. I have the Contortionist. This is green tea and ginger sugar crystals topped with cherry blossom clotted cream. This one is another one that I definitely get like it's like a creamy tea with ginger. That's what I would say. This is light, but it's very pretty. I would say this could be like a body care scent. It just doesn't feel edible to me. It does feel like more of a body care bathroom type of blend. Be a really pretty soft, like bedroom go to sleep blend for a lot of people that like those types of lavender, chamomile type of blends. But, I don't know how many I need of this one, but actually it smelled better warming than it does in the clam to me. I was a little worried about it, but actually it's very, very pretty and soft. All right, then we had the Enchanted, I think this is Osmanthus, and Mandarin blend with apricot and soft rock rose resin. 1000 Kisses by Lush. This was black. It's funny. It was like gray and black. This was, it does remind me of a Lush scent. That's what I would say. It's almost it doesn't say that, like almost like on the line of like a patchouli type of scent, but not as deep and incensey, but kind of like that. It's a little bit darker Lush, but it definitely smells like it could be a bath bomb. It'd be very, very strong in that, you know, element. But for this, I would say it wasn't super strong in my bathroom, which surprises me. It does smell a lot stronger in the clam, so it could be my bathroom, which is the black hole of all things, as we know. But yeah, this was nice. If you like this scent by Lush, you'll probably really enjoy it, so pick it up. All right, what else do I have here? I think that's all that I did in my bathroom, sorry. I have bedroom here. Oh, this is so good. I'm so glad because I hadn't actually melted this. I think I did in a sample, but not, you know, in a full clam. And I really am so glad. I picked up a large clam in this when she had this out recently. This is Big Top Lemonade. Sugary tart yellow lemonade is layered with bright pink lemonade. This was so good. It was so strong. It lasted. So I put it in, you know, like an hour or so before we went to bed, and I just love super sugary scents. This is very sugary, very strong lemon. Oh, it's just so nice. And you get that pink lemonade. You do. It's more than just a lemonade scent. There are layers to this. It's very, very nice. Woke up the next morning, I could still smell it. I was like, oh my gosh, it smells so good in here. So this, and I left it in. This, I would say, is a 24-hour scent, or at least like probably 18 hours. It's strong in a hot plate. So that's saying something. This was so good. I wish I would have bought 2 large clams. I don't know that I want to go crazy, but so nice. I mean, so good. There are other vendors that have a really good lemonade scent, but I feel like there's more to it. It has that pink lemonade blend in here that adds another depth to it. 100% get this. One of my favorites of the week. All right, we had the lime juggler. Is it Kefir? I don't know. Lime blends with pink grapefruit, tangerine, and strawberries. This actually was better melting than in the clam. I was a little worried about it because of the grapefruit, right? Yeah, that's really what I smell in the clam. It smells like pink grapefruit candies to me, which isn't bad, but it kind of, you know, some of them can turn a little sour to my nose, so I was really worried about it. I feel like the lime mixed really nicely with the grapefruit when it was melting. So I liked it. I don't think I need to order any more of this. I enjoyed it, but it wasn't like a huge favorite of mine. And so I think, you know, I got cat hair all over me. The black shirt. He, you know, you've seen him. He's got dark hair, but he also has white underneath. So I feel like the white just zooms in on my black shirt. All right. Ringmaster's Paramore. This is sugar crystals, rock candy, ripe berries, and a hint of effervescent bubbles. Hard to say. I loved this. I did this in this office. And I really, really enjoyed this. Now, would I say that it lasted particularly long? No. Unfortunately, this wasn't as long lasting. Probably 4 to 5 hours, but it really faded. I feel like it was super strong, and you definitely got the fizzy in the beginning. So if you don't like fizzy, you won't like this one. It was very strong in the beginning, wham, out of the gate, and then it kind of faded kind of fast, and then, you know, slowly trickled. So I would definitely get this one again. I think I actually did order it. You'll see it, I think, in my haul, because I did this on cold. So yeah, I did get a couple. I don't know if it was offered in the bag. I think I got a couple of smaller clamps, and I would enjoy it. I would put it in my bedroom because I love fizzy scents there. Really nice. All right, I have this Skittle lemonade going in my bedroom right now. Raspberry lemonade with sugared lemon, lime, and orange taffy. This, and I actually have the sample going in here. I have to be honest, I can barely smell it. I don't know why. This is on the lighter side. Of the two, I would definitely get Big Top Lemonade. If you want super powerhouse over the top lemonade scent, get that one. If you want a more subdued kind of candy scent, this would be the one for you. So that would be my advice on that one. Your results, or mileage, as they say, your mileage may vary, but same kind of concept. This was another hit of the week. I don't know that I would call it a surprise hit of the week because I'm pretty sure I knew I would like this. I wonder if I melted it and bought more. I feel like I did, but anyway. Neapolitan unbirthday cakes. These were cute little cakes, and it took all of them. You know, there were 3 in each of these. I have 1 more pack of 3 left. I will be getting, as I drop it, several of these. If she has it, or if she has it in clams, I 100%. This, to me, smelled like a chocolate-covered strawberry. It was so good. I love that type of scent. I make that scent all the time for myself. And it was very similar to the strawberry scent that I use, which is a retail scent, actually. And it smelled so much like that. It was so good. This also kind of fizzled fast in my hot plates in my living room. Unfortunately, you know, I got 4 hours out of it. You know, and that typically I say if I can get 4 or 5 hours, that's good. I mean, more is even better, but hot plates can do a number on scents, I will say. This 100% I am getting again. I am putting this aside, and I love it. It was great. So, yeah. All right. So, I have a whole big stack of the samples I did. I guess I'll do those at the end. This is another one that I absolutely love. Now, I don't know if this is a single oil, because I feel like I have this from another vendor. And so, you know, I don't know. Or if, you know, if it's a very similar type of blend, you know, the similar scents. I love this. I will get this in larger quantities. If she has it in the larger clams, I will. I love it from the other vendor, and this one as well. Lady Long Ears. So it's very much, it says pink grapefruit, juicy grape, blackberries, strawberries, and mulberries. I will tell you, I mainly get the grape and the mulberries in this. So is this different? I don't get a lot of grapefruit. Like when you sniff it in the clam here, yeah, that's mainly what I get. But in this office, I did it in this office. It was so good, you guys. Like and it was very strong, very long lasting. It lasted 24 hours. I did leave it in here and really enjoyed it. I 100% would get this. Now, this has a hint of floral. That's why I think it's a single oil, because the fact that the floral matches with the other vendor, I don't know, but it is so wonderful. This is really good. So anyway, okay, moving on. We have, and there's a lot. We have blush, boysenberries, elderberries, strawberries, guava, pomegranate with soft vanilla. This one, it was nice. I feel like this was mainly strawberry. I have to smell them because there's so many of them. It's like, oh my gosh. So this is mainly strawberry. It was nice, but I have a couple of other strawberry scents from her that I like better, so I will stick to those. And again, this was a great way to figure out which of the scents are my favorites, so those are the ones I can focus on. So this was Romeo. This was dark chocolate cake, piles of cherries, and notes of cola cake bites. I do not like, I figured this out after melting a few scents from her and other vendors. As much as I love fizzy, like fizzy pop and like ginger ale, I do not like cola or root beer and wax at all. So unfortunately, this was a no. I wanted to love this because I mean, in the beginning, I really did, because you get that dark chocolate cake with cherry. If the cola was not in here, this would be perfection, but not into cola scents. We had Cheshire Cat lemon meringue topped with vanilla and raspberry icing. This was nice. Yeah, I feel like this was nice, but this was not very strong. I had it in alternating warmers with this one. I liked this one better, but I want it to be a little bit stronger. This was Keep Your Temper, which was fresh lemongrass and lemon curd topped with a layer of marshmallow. You know, it's funny because I love lemongrass, but there was something about this, another note that came out. It was very, and lemongrass is herbally, so I understand, but I feel like the lemon didn't come out as much. I feel like the herbal note came out more in this blend, and maybe it was just because of what I combined it with. This isn't bad, but I would like to melt it by itself, and this one might be like a bathroom scent for me because I really like lemongrass amped up with lemon. So yeah, I don't know about that one. I haven't totally made up my mind, but I feel like the combination just wasn't the best. Let's put it that way, you know, with what I did. Drink Me, we have strawberry milkshake, cherry tart, vanilla flowers with guava, cherry tart drizzle. This one was also very light. I feel like I got mostly like cherry, like a little bit of cherry. I don't know. I don't feel like there was a lot going on here and it was hard to pick it out. You know, I didn't get, it says vanilla flowers. I did not get any floral in this. It was light, so I probably wouldn't get that one again. We had Victorian Carousel, and I didn't write the scent notes down for this one. This was pretty, but this is another one that I would say reminds me of the Pink Fairy Gumdrop, or what is it, Snow Fairy by Lush. So that's what this reminds me of if you're looking for those scents. We had Twirling Trapeze. So we're going into, I think there's a few of them here that are like the blue cotton candy, which is what this says. Blue cotton candy, strawberry soda, raspberry, blueberry ribbon candy. So they're very like, you guys know, I hate saying generic, but it is kind of like a generic or overall like candy type of scent. So yeah, if you're looking for, she has a lot of those in this Circus collection. So if you're looking for something like that, I would definitely, you know, look at the list and find some of the ones that look interesting to you. But this one is very similar to some other ones. Like this one is Dancing Elephants. Blue cotton candy cake pops are topped with raspberry rose sugar glaze. I am not super into rose, as you know, and I can get hints of it. This makes it more of a body care type of scent. You definitely get rose in here. So if you don't like rose, this probably wouldn't be for you. It's not overwhelming, but it's there. All right, we have Charmed Candied Marshmallow blends with strawberry studded fruity cereal. So this is kind of a cereal scent. This is nice. It's more of a lemony cereal. So this one was nice. It was a good cereal blend. I think I only had the one though. I'd like to try two and put it in all my warmers and see how that does for me. All right, we have Carnival Junkie, another blue raspberry snow cone, raspberry lemonade, and strawberry cotton candy. So another one of these candy scents. Yeah, this one was on the lighter side, so. We had Sugared Vanilla Waffle Cone, which is cake wafers blend with vanilla ice cream and white vanilla bean marshmallow. So I do really like her marshmallow scents. Yeah, and this was on the lighter side, I will say. So I got a sample of a marshmallow scent and really, really like that one. Is it toasted marshmallow or something? So this one, will say it kind of smells like Play-Doh in the clam, but a lot of vanilla scents smell like that to my nose. I would say this is not particularly strong, but it's a nice vanilla scent. All right, we had Purple Lemonade Slushy, blackberry juice with sparkling lemonade, sweet cherry, vanilla whipped cream, and confectioner's sugar. So this one has kind of it has like a weird smell to me. I don't know if it's that blackberry lemonade. Again, if I'm going for a lemonade scent, there is nothing that's better than Big Top lemonade. And I probably have glitter all over myself. So I would say, and I was trying that. I was trying different lemonade scents to see which one was my favorite. That one is definitely my favorite. So that's what I would get. But if we're talking about like purple scents, this one was so good. Great Grape Waffle Cone. Purple grapes blend with vanilla ice cream and crunchy waffle cones. This was just decadent and amazing. I love grape scents anyway, but I feel like it was definitely like a grape ice cream with, you got waffle cone. You really did. But it's so strong. So I believe I picked this up in the large clam, and I'm so excited because I hadn't melted it yet, but I loved the way it smelled in the clam. So, and it was very good performance, on the average, like 5-hour lasting time. So that was okay. We had Wake Up Alice, grapefruit zest, tangerine, lemon lime, pineapple, and champagne. This is a very strong in the clam, but again, it's a very strong grapefruit. So if you're looking for grapefruit scents, not a lot of vendors have them all the time. If you're, especially a pink grapefruit scent, this is very strong on that. I would say that's the majority of what you get, with maybe a little bit lemon lime. So that's what I would say. If you're looking for pink grapefruit, this is probably my favorite of the pink grapefruit blends. All right, we had this Maddest Almond Cake, which is honeyed almond cake bites, pink frosting, and sugared vanilla extract. Yeah, this smells like a tea and cakes. Very nice. I can almost picture it. It's almost like a bundt cake with like the glaze on top and some slivered, toasted almonds. So that's what it reminds me of. Very, very nice. You guys know I love my tea and cake scents. We have more. I got through some wax this week, let me tell you. All right, this is Eat Me, and I didn't mark this, but I liked this one. So for a chocolate scent, this was probably my favorite chocolate scent from her. Yeah, I'm going to add this. This was a very nice chocolate cake type of blend, 100% would get this. It didn't have the cola in it. Very, very good. So I recommend this one if you like chocolate. You have to like chocolate blends. If you don't bother. This is the Fortune Teller cola drenched funnel cake topped with butterscotch cream soda. No. Oh boy. I mean, it's very strong. If you like cola scents, this one's for you. It's not for me. It's not for me, I will tell you. But I'm glad I tried it. We had Widgets Circus Cocoa. So this is hot milk chocolate ganache with dark chocolate chips and brown sugar crystals. This was very nice. This is another one I'm going to add because I do love chocolate scents, and I don't, not everybody has them. And so I will be adding this to my pile as well. I will pick this up. I probably need to make another small order. I hate to say that, but, or maybe wait, I guess, when she comes out with a Wonderland collection, if anything's left, maybe get it then. I don't know. I hate to place another order. Like, geez, lady, I'm talking about myself. I need to stop. So Candy Carousel, Rainbow Cotton Candy, hints of apples and cakes. Another one. Yeah, I mean, I got hints of like apple, but again, this is kind of a body care type of candy kind of scent. So yeah, I mean, again, wouldn't need to get more of that one. This one I really, really liked, and I used this instead of my large clam. I do have a large clam of this left, so I put it aside for now, but this is fried candy donut. Berry donuts rolled in fluffy pink cotton candy, and I will tell you, you can smell the cotton candy in this. It's crazy because you get that donut. So like I was sitting there going, huh, because it's really, really good fried donut, but you also get candy. So it's different. This is definitely different than anything I've smelled before. Like, I feel like you have to smell it. And even in the clam, it's like, okay, yeah, but it's really good. This was really good and interesting, so I'm glad I have more of it. I will definitely purchase more of that one. Marzipan Princess Cake, thick pastry cream, sponge cake, whipped cream, and delicious marzipan. I will tell you, this took a long time to get going. I don't know why. So I put it in my warmers and I was kind of like, I don't know if it just needed time to really, really heat up and get going, or my nose needed to adjust. I don't know. But it was very nice, actually. This was a very good almond scent. I would get this again. And if you get it, give it time. Like, don't put it in your warmers, give it a half an hour to melt and go, I can't smell anything. This, I'm telling you, took an hour, hour and a half for me to really notice it in the room. And it's not super overpowering, blow you out of the house. This would be perfect, like, you have relatives coming over, you have family coming over that they don't melt wax like you do, and, any scent is going to be, like, wow to them. Or you're putting your house up for sale or whatever. The in-laws are coming over. Put this on. This is very, very nice. You'll be able to smell it, but it won't be like, wham in the face when they walk in the door. This was really nice. All right. We have Candy Floss Stuffed Twinkie, Yellow Pound Cake, Rich Cream, Cotton Candy Floss drizzled with sweet strawberry. This one actually was very, very light, which is weird because it smells stronger in the clam. So I don't know. I feel like it got lost in my open concept. And it wasn't like strawberry cakey enough for me. So unfortunately that was kind of a dud. I don't know what happened with that one. Root beer float. Oh gosh. It's so weird. You would think I would love this because I love fizzy. I mean, it doesn't smell bad in the clam because, I like root beer. I like drinking root beer, like root beer candies, all that kind of stuff. I just don't like it in my house. I don't know why. I really don't. It's so weird. But anyway, I would not get this again, but very strong root beer. If you like root beer scents, get this, 100%. So that one did really well. And I was like, and again, I mean, I know a lot of us say this in the wax community, like if there's a scent that we don't particularly love, it seems like it's the strongest scent ever. So that could be the case here, but yeah, it did well for me. We have The Sweetest Thing, red berries, cherries, peaches, and citrus, hint of garden, yummy, yummy, yummy by Lush. Yeah, it wasn't a lot of garden. It was a lot, like a lot of floral or garden type of scent. It was kind of a body care type of like candy blend. Like I said, I have so many in this that after a while, I feel like I was like, what? Another blue raspberry candy blend? What was I doing? All right. Circus cake. I have circus cake, not to be confused with circus bread. I did melt that one in a large clam and didn't finish it. That's why it's not in here. That is a favorite. I would get that over this one, which is a blue raspberry shaped ice, powdered sugar, and vanilla velvet cake. Again, I feel like I got way too much of that blue raspberry, which I melted all week. So it's very strong. That oil is strong. It takes over a lot of blends. So if you're looking for something like that, pick it up. But I like the circus bread, which is very bready. If you don't like yeasty bready, you won't like that one, but it's good for me. Knave of Hearts, fresh picked strawberry, 7-layer cake, brown sugar crystals, and coconut flakes. I bought this in a body scrub and actually really liked it. And what's funny is I think I like it better in the body scrub. But this reminds me of like a strawberry seed type of scent, like that oil. So like strawberry seeds on a like fluffy coconut cake. I need 2 clams of this, you know, to really get the whole scent profile because I only had 1 clam. So I would get this again, but I need, you know, like I said, I need to have 2. So I'll set it aside to order in the next, because I think that's in the Wonderland collection. So I will try that again and see, because like I said, I really liked it in the body scrub. And then we have tea cake, black tea, almondy cake, and vanilla frosting. You guys would think I would love this. It's nice, but the tea came out too much. It's so funny because normally my nose does not pick up the tea in tea and cakes. This was strong on the black tea. So I don't know if she like has just a stronger tea and cakes oil, or if she blends it herself or adds, because I know there's another vendor that has a blend that they add another tea oil to a tea and cakes blend to make the tea stronger. So I don't know if that's what she does, but it's strong. And I like it more with the almondy cake first. So it's nice, but I think the cake needs to be more pronounced for me. Look at all of these. I'm telling you, I went through so much. Raspberry lipstick. You guys, this was such a no. It smells good in here, but it was so strong in this office. I put half of the lips in here. I couldn't do it. I could not do it. So we had Pillow Fight. This was actually really nice. This was a nice blend. Actually, I think I like her lavender, which is interesting. So there's one in here that I did. I feel like her lavender is more herbal, which it's more authentic to my nose. So I actually like this one. So Moon of Wonder. I didn't get any scent to throw from this. I have no idea what this was. Put this in my bathroom and it got sucked up. I don't know. So I don't know what happened there. Poisoned Apothecary. I put that in here overnight actually, because this to me is it's a fall blend. Kind of reminds me of a craft store. Yeah, kind of reminds me of a spicy craft store. Not for me. I think that was Halloween blend. We have Victorian Midway. So I did a few of these overnight, I will be honest, in my living room, and used up some of the samples by putting them in alternating warmers. It was actually really, really nice, all combined, I will say. So they were all kind of like a fall kind of bakery cinnamon type blend. So I did this one, the sugar or sprinkled pumpkin donut, which was very, very nice. Yeah. And green apple just had tiny pieces, so I didn't know what I was going to do with it. I kind of just put some green apple in there. It's some very nice green apple. And then this I got from the Collab, gingerbread, caramel, and pear. This was probably my favorite. It was very strong. I figured out I kind of like gingerbread scents. The pear didn't come out very much in terms of, okay, this is what I would say. The pear was not floral or body care. It was more authentic. So I'm going to put this aside. Actually, I would get this. And that surprises me because I really did like it. My nose gets itchy, I figured out. It gets itchy a lot of times, but it's got to be the cinnamon. Now, I'm very sensitive to cinnamon scents anyway, but it makes me itch. It's so funny. I've watched some videos because I edit, obviously, and I've watched them, and I'm like, I just smelled the cinnamon scent. I'm getting itchy. You guys are going to be watching that now. Love Cookie. This was nice. I feel like this was there's a little picture of a cherry on here. I want to try this. I feel like this one could be almost chocolate. I need a bigger size of this, so I would get that. because I'm really kind of interested in that. Circus cake I melted when I had the clamshells, so we talked about that one already. Sugar cookie and toasted marshmallow. This was very nice. This was good. I love her toasted marshmallow. It is not too toasty and roasty and fireside type of blend. This is very good. I would get this. I don't know when this comes out, but I think I ordered it. I feel like I ordered a toasted marshmallow scent. Skittle lemonade. We talked about this one. I can't smell it. I've got it going in here and I can't smell it. This one I had to take out. I do not like this. This is a Starlight Soda Pop. It's described as lemon lime. It's not. This is cola. But this is not. It's not. Or it's a very flat ginger ale with other stuff that makes it smell like a cola to my nose. I don't know. I can't. What? It is me. It's not her. It's me. White Rabbit's Pocket Watch. This one was another one. I have no idea what this was. I cannot smell it. I don't know. I don't know. So I did change these out. If I couldn't smell them, I gave them an hour, hour and a half, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm changing it out. But at the end of the day, I used some samples. I'm so glad. And, you know, it's just like I know what to order now, which makes me really, really happy. Ooh La La. This is actually very tonka bean. And you guys know if you've been around, I do not love tonka. So if you love that, I don't know. I just know what tonka bean smells like. And it's in Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds. And there are a couple of different versions. Like I think there's some vendor oils that are more soft, pretty body care that remind me more of marshmallowy type of pillowy scents, I guess. This is more harsh. So that's all I get in this particular one. So I wouldn't get that one. Irish Cream. This was a little spicy for me. Yeah, because it's got that cinnamon. I'm going to itch again. So wouldn't get that one. We had Sugar Cookie. This one was from last year from her, St. Patrick's Day. I couldn't think of it for a second. This has an interesting undertone to it. I almost got like a nuttiness. So yeah, I mean, it wasn't super strong. Itching. It wasn't super, super strong, but yeah. I wouldn't probably get that particular one again because there's a lot of sugar cookie scents and oils from vendors, but it wasn't bad. And then, okay, this was the surprise hit of the week. I didn't even realize I put this last. You guys, this was so good. I need this. I don't know when this comes out, but it probably was already out and gone. This was so freaking good, and it shocked the heck out of me. So, fizzing lavender soda. What? Effervescent nectar, French lavender petals, and background of plum blossom and citrus fruits. This was so amazing. This smelled like true lavender, like herbal lavender, like you grow in your garden. And like, it wasn't overly fizzy. It had like a sweetness to it. But this was the most authentic lavender, that part of it that I've ever smelled. And it was so strong. This took over, so it was my bathroom, black hole bathroom. I cut this in half, and it was coming out of the hallway, down the hall, into my living room. I was going, why am I smelling lavender? And I saved this because I melted it the first time, and I was like, I want to be home and walking around the house to really smell this the second time. So I'm putting this aside. I might even go on her website. Stop me. But seriously, this was so good. I loved this. I would get this in a body scrub if she has it in that, or even like a body lotion. This was great. I loved this. So that was my huge wax empties. I think I did start a little bit early because I was really excited. So I think I gave it an extra day or whatever, but I got through pretty much everything. I think I had a couple of clamshells left that went in my basket. You'll see that tomorrow and Sunday. Oh my gosh, I got through so much wax. It was crazy. But this was a great week of melting. Perfect for me to try a lot of scents to see what I really, really like, what I want to buy again. And I highly recommend doing that. If you have a new to you vendor, even if it's not a week, give it 2 or 3 days in a row and just melt that vendor. And try their wax. See how it does in all of the rooms in your house. See what works, what scents you prefer from them. It was great. So thank you so much, Drew. I know I've done vendor weeks in the past, but I've never had the courage to do a vendor that I hadn't really tried that much of their wax before. This was very eye-opening and fabulous. I do love her wax. I do have a lot of glitter. There was some glitter, but when you think about it, like, you know, you're just cleaning up glitter for the week, and so whatever, it's fine. But I love it. It's gorgeous. It looked fabulous in the warmers, and yeah, it was a great week. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye, everybody.